Ugandan hospital desperately needs to be redeveloped. The fact there are no plans to do so emphasises the scale of the task here. There are bigger priorities. With just one bed here for births, a separate maternity ward is required. It should ensure more babies are born in a safe environment rather than at home. Thanks to volunteers from Jersey's Overseas Aid Commission, the new ward is being built.
They were very active. They came to work alongside our people, and that was tremendous. The spirit of work, we were benefited from them, not only materially, but in work etiquette, how to handle work, how to handle tools of work, and how to make full use of the time you were at work. That has been amazing.
The reception Jersey's volunteers received from locals was amazing too. But after the ceremony that greeted them, it was time to get down to work. Volunteers joined locals to start on the new ward. In a matter of months, this place will be fully kitted out. As well as the ward, there'll be new staff accommodation. It's hoped it'll help attract more experienced health professionals to work at the hospital. At the moment, they have to travel here, which can be time-consuming and expensive. But other challenges lie ahead. The hospital needs more basics like beds and blankets, and that's not all.
Power. Actually, we have a shortage of power because we have this hydroelectricity. At times, it tends to be off. Once it becomes off, the unit will be dark. Therefore, treating all patients will be difficult.
There's a lot of work to do, but brick by brick, the aim here is to build a brighter future. That target is made more achievable with the help of overseas aid.
Well, two of the islanders on that trip were project leader Dick Richom and volunteer Hayley Anderson, who I'm pleased to say join us now in the studio.
Yeah, and Dick, we got a sense there of what the community are going through over there. How much did they appreciate the help that you gave them?
Well, it brought an enormous boost to that community. It's in the quite a very remote northern region of Uganda, which was subject to a lot of guerrilla warfare in the 80s especially. And they're still getting over that now. So it's become a little bit of a backwater even for the government of Uganda. By Jersey going there, it's actually raised the profile of that community to the extent where the government are now going to take an interest and start to input more cash into a really cash-starved community.
And Hayley, you did this voluntarily. Why? What did you get out of the experience?
It was an amazing experience. It was just really fulfilling, and it was great to work alongside the locals and see how they live and how desperately they needed us to go over there and help them out. And there's still a lot more to be done, but it was extremely fulfilling, and yeah, I really enjoyed it very much.
Just tell us specifically what you were doing. You know, how tough was the work?
Well, the toughest thing was definitely hand mixing concrete with extremely large gravel, and that was definitely the toughest thing. We were plastering, and their way of plastering, it's not how you would see it here. So we'd be throwing mortar on the walls, and would also throw up cement to them on wooden scaffolding. And yeah, it was definitely quite tough. Wheelbarrows, throwing bricks at each other, and yeah, so chain gangs of bricks.
And Dick, how much of a difference do you think it's made to the local community there?
It will make an enormous difference. Our principal project was to provide the community with the first maternity hospital in the area. Typically at the moment there are estimated 80 home births. And with those home births come all the problems, and the infant mortality rates are horrendously high, and the maternal death rates are high as well. So the contrast is we'll go from that to providing care with qualified midwives in a relatively modern clinic. There'll be the full range of facilities from prenatal delivery right through to postnatal. We'll also be able to send out outreach workers from there to go into the community so that there's good health and hygiene taught in that community. The difference it will make health-wise, and that's one of the main areas we target, are phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.